Any entertainer with longevity always gets the question of what now. Oh my God, Chelsea had a great show today. What now?
Right.
What are you gonna do now? What now? Oh my God, last season was great. What now? What are we gonna do now? What do you wanna do? Chelsea, your last stand-up tour was amazing. What now? It's a question that you should never stop getting, but you should also never stop having an answer for it. So I made it the title because in all of my stand-up, I've put my life and my life experiences in them. You've seen me grow from grown little man to seriously funny, to laugh at my pain, to let me explain, to now what now? Well, I'm always trying to outdo myself. So I pose the question for everyone else, what now with you? I know what I'm doing, I know the direction I'm going in, but I love to inspire and to motivate. So that question should be a question that everybody gets. After school, after work, after any and everything you do, what now? And it's just big. It's just so simple, but yet so complex. I don't think people really put a full understanding into the meaning of the answer to what now.
Watching these performers, Beyonce's, Jay-Z's, Justin Timberlake, Taylor Swift, you look at all these musicians and they go out and they put on these big productions, they put on these big shows. And I was like, nobody does that for comedy. You know, everybody does the same thing when it comes to stand-up comedy. They come out, it's a microphone and it's a curtain. You know, so I said, what if I make my shows an event? What if I put a production behind my shows? What if I bring a different level of creativity to stand-up comedy to almost make it a rock and roll like event? And it was a vision that I had that I shared. Some people didn't understand, which made me go and said, I'll do it myself. You know, that's where having the mindset to literally gamble on yourself, do what you want to do, always comes in handy, because sometimes being a visionary isn't something that everybody can identify with. You know, sometimes people only see one way and down one street. I saw a street that opened up into so many different paths and different lanes, and I just wasn't afraid to take the chance. And the football stadium was also groundbreaking. You know, I don't want to do something and not be known for what I did in my generation. I want to stand out. So why not try to make history, which is why I did the football stadium. You know, 53,000 people is nothing to be frowned upon, but what you got to look at is a comedian has never done it. So it was all about making a stamp and an imprint in today's generation. People are just afraid, man. So many people are afraid of rejection or failure, but without failure, you have no success.
What was the one that stung the most as far as failures?
What stung the most, biggest failure? I had a TV show called The Big House, got picked up by ABC. They told me that we were going to do 12 episodes, flew me down to New York. This is the biggest news ever. I'm about to be rich. Holy shit, I'm 22. Yeah. I got a TV show. I'm writing, executive producing, starring in the show. You know what? No, I'm not just going to go down there by myself. We got to bring the cast. They said, nope, Kevin, we only flying you. I said, well, I'm going to pay for the cast to come. I took my own money, flew them all down to New York. Get to New York, put on my suit. People taking pictures of me walking out. This is the best thing ever. I'm famous. This is what it is. I get to the upfronts. Upfronts are where they announce your TV show. It's a slew of shows. They're announcing their time slots. I'm next. They're about to announce The Big House. Somebody puts their hand on my chest and says, Kevin, wait. They talking the earpiece. They said, nope, I'm standing with him right now. I'm like, what's going on? What do they want me to do? You know, they want me to go on the other side or something. And he goes, okay, I'll tell them. They canceled. They're not going to pick you up. You got to step back. And I was like, wait, that don't sound right. Literally that fast, they sent me home. They were like, you got to just go home. TV show got picked up 6 months later for 6 episodes. The 3rd episode's aired. They canceled the show again. I got the show canceled twice in a 6-month period, which has never been done before. I booked about 3 more pilots. Got canceled. There was a show called John Stamos' show. He was a publicist. And they wanted me as a series regular. The show was going great. Ratings were good. Put me on the show. Show got canceled. I'm now just sitting out here doing nothing. I ain't had no money. Borrowing money left and right. I decided to say I was going to do stand-up comedy and focus on my craft. And I slaved the road for about 5 years, doing the same circuit over and over again, collecting email addresses. And then once I felt that I did good in the college circuit, I went to comedy clubs. At the comedy clubs, then I said, all right, I'm going to do comedy clubs again. I did another round. Then I did another round. And then I said, y'all, I'm selling out the comedy clubs after 5-6 years. Maybe I should try theaters. Then I did theaters for like 2 years, 3 years by myself. Everything was me by myself to a point where I got to arenas. Then I said, I'm going to do another round of arenas. And then I started doing multiple shows, 2 and 3 shows at arenas. And then I said, yo, you know what? I'm going to do arenas again. Then I was doing 4 and 5 shows in one city in an arena. So per city, I was averaging 50 to 60,000 people. So I was doing stadium numbers in every city, which made me go, I can do a stadium. But I'm only going to do one stadium to make it epic, which was Philadelphia.
I've done so many pilots, man. I've had shows that have been canceled. I think I've been a part of a good 6 or 7 canceled TV shows.
Nice.
So
But all you need is that one yes, though.
all you need is one. But it's do you have the patience to go through what it takes? You're in charge of your own life. You're not in competition with anybody but you. So who's passing you? You should only be able to pass yourself. Stop worrying about what other people are doing and worry about you and what you're supposed to do. That's when people mess up. Always worried about the next man or the next woman. Worry about you. Nobody can pass you but you. Life is too long to be in a damn race. It's a marathon. This morning I wake up and I'm like, man, I ain't going to the gym. God damn, man, I'm tired. I just want to sit down. And then I said, you know what, man, that's what so many people do on a day-to-day basis. People make excuses for themselves to make themselves feel comfortable to not do what they know they should do. And then I said, am I one of those people? No, I don't have that mentality. I can't say, Kev, don't do something and just be comfortable about not doing it, because then I'm gonna cuss myself out later. So even on vacation, I still motivate myself to get up and do what I feel like I should do. And the reason why I'm telling you guys this and I'm sharing this is because I feel like we all should have this mentality, man. Don't be comfortable within your own laziness. That's right. Don't be comfortable within your own level of lazy. You should make yourself mad and not doing what you know you should. You know, and the most important thing when that happens is to say, A, you count your blessings, throwing up to the big fella.
Right.
B, you say, if this is reality and if this is about to be my life, how do I keep this ball rolling?
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was about relationships, Everybody I met, I made sure that I came off as a respectable guy that was serious about my craft, that wanted to work hard. And until this day, those same people respect me and show me love and give me opportunities.
Right.
But those relationships were built, through the consistency of a 10-year, hello, how you doing? Hey, thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Right.
Just a politic and connecting of the entertainment business, which some people don't realize that you have to do. That's reality. And because of me being consistent with that and doing that and staying true to those relationships, it's put me in a place now where I can now call on those guys for favors, because those guys are just as loyal to me as I am to them. So.
Right.